Hi friends, I'm Lisa from Small Kids Big God, and it's back to school time at our house, and I'm going to share with you curriculum that we're doing for the 2018-2019 school year. So this year I'm schooling a 3rd grader and a 1st grader, and I also have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and this has been our easiest year for me prepping curriculum so far because we've been homeschooling from the beginning and we didn't change a lot this year. I'm not adding any students. A lot of stuff worked for us last year that we're just going to continue. We are doing some new things, but in general it was much more straightforward than it usually is. I didn't have to reinvent the wheel. So we tend to be generally eclectic. I just pull stuff from different sources depending on what I think is going to work for us. But we do definitely have a Charlotte Mason leaning, and you'll be seeing that in what I show you today. And I did spend time this summer reading Charlotte Mason. This is volume 6 of her Philosophy of Education, and this is the first full volume of Charlotte Mason that I've read, and it was definitely worth my time. It was really interesting and amazingly applicable to our time and things that we see in school in America, and it inspired me to definitely to work more on habit training, which you'll see, and this year we're going to do more nature study as well. Okay, so I don't forget to tell you about this, for our nature study this year, my daughter has ballet on Wednesday nights, and it's right across the street from this huge park that has a big pond and a walking trail and a playground. And so my plan is on Wednesday afternoons, before or after she does ballet, we're going to go to that park and just do to spend time in nature. And Charlotte Mason talks about going to the same place an afternoon a week, over a period of time, so you can see how it changes in the seasons. I'm like, this is going to be perfect, because since we have to be there for ballet, maybe I actually will get us out and we'll explore that park. And it's just a great place to go. So hopefully that will work in what we're going to do for nature study. I did buy little notebooks in case we want to draw, but I'm not pushing that. I'd rather just spend time in nature than have pressure to record something. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get outside. For our narration this year, I'm going to do narration with my 1st and 3rd grader. I saw marked improvements with my 8-year-old last year doing narration. At the beginning of the year, it was almost non-existent. At the end of the year, he would just narrate in an impressive way. So for anybody who's struggling with narration, I would just say keep at it and you'll see improvement. So we're going to do that with both my boys this year. And I bought this book for that purpose, 50 Famous Stories Retold by James Baldwin, and they each have a short worthy story, and my plan is to just read this to them while they're eating snack and have each of them narrate. And since I'm tying narration to snack, hopefully that also will get done every day too. So we're also going to be doing, I'll save this for later. So my 1st grader started doing printing with letter stories from IEW. It's their kindergarten handwriting program, and he did that last year. We have more pages left for him to do, and so we're going to carry on with that. He really needed a lot of help with handwriting. I wanted something really simple and not intimidating for him, and this worked really well. If you have a child who struggles with handwriting and you just want something simple, or maybe a really young child who already wants to do handwriting, I'd recommend this. So we're going to carry on with this for him. For history last year, we did Truth Quest history. We were doing American History 1, and we're not quite finished with that yet. We're still in the middle of the Revolutionary War. Our kids love this. It's basically just all books, just living book history. There's a few activities you can do in here, but it's just reading, and we have loved it. My boys have really, really enjoyed it. So we're going to finish this one and then move on to the next one. Okay. My daughter needs me. So for math, we're doing Math UC. Again, we've been doing this from the beginning. It's worked really well. We're going to stick with it. My 1st grader is in beta and my 3rd grader is in delta. They are just a few lessons into these books, and so we'll carry on with that. That's pretty straightforward. My 3rd grader is doing spelling UC level C, and he started this. He's about halfway through the 1st book. There's 2 books, and that's working really well for him. I like how this includes dictation. That's another kind of something that's part of a Charlotte Mason education that I think I would probably put off if it wasn't part of this program, but it's working really well for us. So we're going to stick with spelling UC for his spelling. I'm totally jumping all around, but you can follow me. For Bible study, we're doing Bible Study Guide for All Ages. We've been doing this for 3 years now. I love this program. It's my favorite curriculum of all my curriculum. I could go on about it for a while. I did a review of it if you want to check it out. I really should do another one because the review was really for like the younger program that has the fewest features, and now we're more advanced in the program, and it's fantastic. Yeah, I won't go on and on about it. Their website has a lot of information on it. It's called Bible Study Guide for All Ages. Love it. Totally recommend it. My third grader was doing some handwriting in this book, the Zahner Blosser handwriting. It's a little bit easy for him, but I like him to still be doing handwriting. He has really nice handwriting, and I don't know if we want to move to cursive yet. I'm just going to have him finish this book, and then we'll kind of see what he wants to do next. So we'll stick with that. We're almost done with Apologia Astronomy. I think we have just 2 or 3 chapters left. This has been great. We loved doing this last year. So we're going to finish this out, and then we're going to do another Apologia book. I think my son wants to do Swimming Creatures book, and so we'll do that. This has been fantastic. Really enjoyed doing this. And then I put this stuff aside because they're going to be part of our loop. I'm doing a 6-day loop with 5 subjects. So see if I can remember them all. So we're going to do habit training, but you're supposed to do it about twice a week. So we're going to do it twice in our 6-day loop. So this is simply Charlotte Mason laying down the rails, and we're going to start with this. We've never done this before, but it looks really cool. And we watched the video this weekend. I'm excited to start out with this. So we'll be doing that as part of our loop twice. So that takes up 2 days out of 6. Another day we're going to be doing like a poetry study. We bought the Robert Louis Stevenson poems from Simply Charlotte Mason, and I just printed it off and put it in a book. And so we'll be doing Robert Louis Stevenson. You're supposed to do 1 poet a year, so he will be our poet this year. We're going to continue with the Charlotte Mason art study. I forgot to grab that. We did that last year. I think we went through 3 artists, and we're going to continue on with that. That'll be part of our loop too. We've really enjoyed that, learning a lot, and it's fun and simple doing the picture study. You can get that from simplycharlottemason.com too. Then we're going to do some geography just because I think this is really fun. I saw that somebody was doing this and that this existed, and I thought, oh, it's fun. We're going to have to add it. So Beautiful Feet Books does geography through literature, and basically they read the Clancy Halling books. There's 4 of them, and then they have a map that goes with each one. And there's a study guide, and they tell you how to label the maps as you follow the story in the book. So I bought the book and I bought the maps, but I didn't buy the study guide because I feel like I know how to label maps on my own, and I don't want to spend a lot of extra time on geography. It's just going to be something we do in our loop. So hopefully that'll work. I figure if I'm struggling with it, I can always go back and buy the study guide, but we'll see. So we're going to start with Paddle to the Sea, and I bought the map that goes with it, and I just taped it to a board, but you can see it. It's a nice quality map, and my kids are excited to do it, and we're going to make a little canoe and have it follow along in the story. And really we're just doing that for fun. So, okay, so I have 1 more day of looping. And we are going to listen to the Classics for Kids podcast to get some music appreciation in there too. And just the Classics for Kids podcast has information about different composers, and it has their music, and it's maybe like 6 minutes long each one, and so it'll be perfect to put as part of our loop. So I think that's all the curriculum that we're doing this year. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. I think we know what we're doing. I'm changing up a little bit as far as what our timing, and I'm going to try to make help my third grader to be more independent next year too. I might share some of that information in a separate video though. I think that's all the curriculum that we're doing this year, and we're getting started next week. So yeah, should be fun. We're looking forward to it. Thanks for watching.